let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
Look, Grandpa, I don't want to know what happened in your laundry drawer. Well, cabinet, not drawer. Yeah, it's a drawer. And I cannot pronounce it properly. But anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. My name is Bedomy, your host, and I pronounced my name wrong. So let's see what else we can screw up today. As you can see, well, you haven't seen anything yet because we didn't went to the graveyard. But in the last episode, we lost Guts and Patrick because Guts got stressed out and Patrick went crazy and nearly killed everyone else. And then got killed by a very dodgeable cultist. But that's all in the past. I was working under stress. I really didn't have to play the game, but I wanted to finish up before Christmas, and then I had problems with the internet and couldn't upload the video. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. It's a little late, but we still have New Year. We still have a New Year coming, so let's finish up this year with another episode of Darkest Dungeon. And after that, we'll probably try recording StarCraft, but depending on how my work hours are, I'll see when I can actually finish that. And if you're waiting for that, I'm sorry. I'm a busy person at the moment. I have to make ends meet in order to make videos, and I have to take care of the dogs and a lot of things in my life. So thank you for a lot of your support and for understanding. But honestly, I wish I could do this more often. As you probably remember, in the last mission we failed the Scarlet Academy because we leveled up the dungeon and we had the tougher opponents. And we also took under-leveled characters, which also contributed to our losing streak. Well, not a losing streak, we just lost one battle, but we'll get there eventually. I mean, we won't lose eventually, we will win this eventually, but for now let's create a squad and explore the Weald. We'll try to level up a few characters while we still can, and in the meantime we'll try to rename a few characters. Actually, I already renamed one character before we started this. Say hello to Wertij von Bel... Let's try this again. Say hello to Wertij von... Damn it! Say hello to Wertij von Belker. The font is missing because there isn't enough space to write in the full name, so he's going under Wertij Belker. Sorry, Vert, but a very special thank you to Vert and a shout out to him for providing the voice for the character for this episode and also in the future episodes. Same goes to my boy Oho Gamer, who will also be providing the voice for his Crusader. And I think I'll put him in the front line for this, even though he's stressed. But this is a lower difficulty dungeon, so we could probably level him up and also get some sweet loot for it. So as I was saying, we'll be taking 2 level 1 characters, which are Oho and Wertij, and we will also take... who should we take?
The horrors of the sea.
Characters, so let's see.
I do not know if I can handle
should we take the
anymore.
Succubus? She's a very adaptive fighter, and she can transform, basically. She has 3 abilities as a human and 3 abilities as a succubus. The 4th ability is basically her transformation. Use per bat, revelation as a human, and I cannot remember and I don't know what to use actually. But the interesting thing about the succubus is she has a guilty conscience, and this bears the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. Basically, she'll be stressed out extra, so I am somewhat tempted to take her on just for her magical abilities and buffs. Well, not buffs, but abilities that cause bleeding, mark the enemy, mark her, and give her better abilities. And the dog started barking. Goody. Okay, let's see. You know what? We need to level every character, so let's take her in the back. Let's see. Yeah. Most of her abilities will do a lot of damage to the front lines and the back lines, so she's coming. And last but not least, we should take... Who should we take? No. Maybe... Actually, we need a support, so... Nope, you're too stressed. Bray. Actually, that's a very useful support. Most of these characters are modded. Well, apart from the Crusader, the Succubus, the Evolutionary, and the... I know he's a Slayer, but I'm calling him Doom Guy. He is... These guys are modded. And Oho refuses to go with us. Ugh. We need to find another support then. No. I want to take this guy, but I'm not sure how useful he will be on this mission. Who should we take? Hot. Haute. I have no idea. I have no idea where this accent came from. But let's see. He has a mystic bolt, which does stun and bleeding damage. Well, he does stun and bleed damage. That's what I meant. Phantasmal shot, which is a 3-person shot, and it also bypasses stealth, as well as causes bleeding. Not bad, not bad. Unusual dynamism, which will heal him or a character next to him. I am tempted to take him on. I really want to take him on. And because A, he has a very useful heal and distress ability, as well as a few buffs. But he's practically useless on enemies. Ah well, we'll see what happens. So if you want to join us on future missions, let me know in the comments. I'll add your name to the characters. We have a lot of modded characters, as well as basic characters, apart from the Shield Breaker, because I was too cheap to buy it. Or her. Yeah, it's a she. So let's enter the Weald and see what it has for us. This is a short map. We don't have to camp in there, and I'll try to level up as many characters in lower level dungeons before we can move on. And also, let's try discussing Lovecraft a little calmer this time, because last episode I was raging because I was losing. So let's see. Buy more food, lots of food. You know what? Buy all the food. Extra shovel, bandages, medical herbs. Should we take them? They can be used to cleanse items and prevent maladies. So I'll take 2 of them. Some anti-venom, torches galore. Actually, let's put 12 of them. 12 of them should be enough. Some Eustace flasks, and I think that's about it. Wait, we'll take a key and laudanum. Should we take it? We're already packed, so I'm not certain if we should buy more or not. We have 1 holy water, so that should be enough. I'm pretty sure we don't have to use the laudanum just yet. I'm guessing this is supposed to cure you. It's supposed to reduce the insanity meter of your character, or stress levels of the character, but I didn't have the chance to test it out. So let's see what happens in a lower level dungeon. Let's do this. The Weald awaits us. It's full of long, winding paths. Bring plenty of torches. Okay, good thing we got a lot of torches. Probably it should help us survive. I lowered the narration volume because, oh, for God's sake, why can't I do a video without some peace and quiet for once? We probably won't get interrupted by the narrator because I didn't turn him off, but I lowered his volume so he isn't as loud and annoying as he gets. But props to the voice actor. He really does have his voice really adds to the atmosphere of the game. It's grumbly, it sounds terrified and tortured.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Seriously, beautiful voice. I love it. I couldn't imagine myself playing this game without listening to him. So our mission is to complete all 100% of room bells. Oh boy. And we have 2, 4, six rooms ahead of us. So if we're lucky, we can get a scouting check successfully, and we can probably.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
I will be keeping this for myself.
Why?
Reward hard
When did you
earned.
turn into a kleptomaniac?
Find something to smile at.
For the love of... Damn it, Vert and Oho. Why? Why do you sabotage me, dudes? You're my biggest contributors to this channel. This is a betrayal most foul, gentlemen. And I don't look kindly... No. I do not look kindly upon kleptomaniacs. Granted, they're very useful if I want to check some items for traps and everything, but you're already stressed out. I don't need you to stress yourself more. But this is how...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You done? Thank you. Can I finish my sentence? But this is actually how Cthulhu works. Oh, shite. Oh, please, let us get the first turn. No such luck. Oh, crap. Crap!
How
Fucking crap!
5 turns.
I hate you. I hate you all so much. Let's see. We'll use run and gun and try to defeat these two bastards. That will hopefully push the witch towards us so she cannot use her witching abilities or stressing abilities, but the Spike Sabbat is also Spike Sabbat is also tempting. If we use it correctly, we can also knock back one of the enemies behind and push the witch towards us. But unfortunately, we have to use it. It's the only ability that will not push us backwards even more. So let's try pushing the goddamn dog backwards and shite. Okay, as I was saying. H.P. Lovecraft, goddammit. Lovecraft is known as a master of giving you the parts of the story, but keeping most of it hidden. And that's what causes the dread of most of his stories. You know something, but...
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
You know part of the story, but you don't know the whole story. And that's what makes him such a fascinating author. He can basically tell you the story about Ratman, about the consequences of incest and, well, not only incest, but... Oh, crud. Well, not only incest, but also seclusion and trying to keep your racial purity or familiar purity by keeping your family to yourself, and that usually causes some mutations in the family, or degeneration in family, de-evolution in the family. What am I saying? Basically, in his story, there was a big, massive, rich family in a small, secluded village that didn't want to deal with anyone outside of the family, so they secluded themselves into their household. After several years, they became humanoid rats or moles that went out at night and killed almost everyone to feed themselves. But this interesting story is Lovecraft spoke it from the first person, and he only said he was telling the story as an observer that came in to investigate. The scary part is he found out that there were monsters in
Radiance, may we find victory.
In the village. There were monsters in the village, but he never understood why were there monsters in the village. But He basically, excuse me, I am going to kill most of these bastards. Hopefully, no! He figured out the monsters were where the monsters were coming from, but he never figured out why did they come to it. Why did they become? What actually caused them to mutate in such a way? He described them. He described what horrors they committed, but he never told us. He never figured out why did they become monsters in the first place. All the clues that he had were that they were a family that secluded themselves. And this is what always made, this is why Lovecraft is a very big influence on horror stories and video games.
Annihilated.
And he gives you the information you need to know to understand the story, but he never tells you the whole story. He leaves parts of the unknown to he leaves parts of it to our imagination, because he knows that the human mind is the most terrifying opponents you can face. And honestly, I know that sounds retarded when I put it like that, but trust me, you cannot make Cthulhu games because you cannot make Cthulhu into a physical entity. You can make him a presence that will scare you and cause
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And cause certain delusions or debuffs of the characters, but you do not want him as a physical threat. The moment he has a physical body you can damage, the story is oh fuck. The story loses a lot of it. A lot of its core if you give a mental horror not a mega, but give horror not a personality, but a body that can be destroyed. Let's see, what should we do? I want to heal him up, but he's already healed, but he's also stressed, so we should probably get rid of the witch. Yes, this is not the best situation to be in, but let's see, what can we do? We'll pull back a bit and try to hit someone. Let's try to stun this little bastard. Good. Now let's talk a bit about Lovecraft again. As you can see, the mushroom monster is here. We do not know what its powers are or what it can do to us until we fight it. And the biggest mystery in this story is, how did this monster came to be? We see that I can guess this is an infection of fungus on a human body or a corpse, but I have no idea what actually caused this. And imagining what sort of terrific horrors made this is what's making this monster even scarier to me. I know this sounds even more retarded when I put it like that, but I cannot think of a better way to put it. And I'm honestly kind of stressed out because of my dogs barking, because they're probably hungry and I'm playing this game instead of feeding them. Okay, let's see, what should we do? We should probably change positions so that the succubus can stay in the back. The crusader will attack the dog. He will not get a critical, and the enemies are still here. Curse me. Whew! Missed. They all missed. Well, we can damage them and debuff them, but we didn't damage them. We just caused them to anger them. We angered them. Okay, yes, you're bleeding. Do not get stressed. Do not get stressed. Rip and tear into this mushroom person. You're a Prussian Doomslayer who is also Polish. Which is weird when I say it out loud, but trust me, it's funny. For some reason. Or at the very least, I have a friend who
a momentary abatement
will find it funny. Because Oho
So
is
much
actually
blood.
from German-speaking countries, either Austria or Germany, and he's playing a Crusader, and Wert is a Polish person who's playing what's basically a prelude to a Nazi soldier. Well, this is a Prussian soldier, but this is entertaining to watch, honestly. I hope. Let's see, what should we do? We'll try to accuse both of them and kill them.
A faint hope blossoms.
Distress ourselves, this is good. This isn't good. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some angry letters for both of them because I said where they're coming from. So for now, let's see, who should we buff? We should buff the Crusader a bit, distress him somewhat.
Inspiration and improvement.
And I kind of wish either of these guys said something, because now I feel like a dick for putting them in a video and not giving them anything to say. So Wert, if you could be so kind and rip and tear this bitch apart!
The enemy crumbles.
Seriously? You got nothing to say. You just killed a witch with your bare hands. Oho, just finish this guy
Continue the
off.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh well, we took a lot of damage. We have a character who's bleeding and he's also stressed. And he has rabies, which will affect his accuracy a bit, but not his damage output. I think this is a good trade-off, honestly. Diseases might provide some negative buffs, but they sometimes provide very good buffs for the characters. So it's a give-and-take situation. But I'm not very happy about this current situation because most of these guys are injured and debuffed. So let's tread carefully from now on. We're going into the next room, so and we have to deal with another one of these brawlers. Oh, shite. But at the very least, his dodge abilities are terrible. And Vertige is stressed. Damn it, Wert!
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Seriously, dude. The nicest person I know, and he says nothing. And you're stressing everyone else. What's wrong with you, dude? You were awesome back before. Now you're just an angry little big Prussian man with a shotgun. Why am I getting angry again? I don't have to pay him for voice acting this! Yes! Actually, now I feel bad because...
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, now I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad now. Okay, guys, let's see what we can do. Let's zealously accuse both of them for heresy, terrible deeds, and try to get rid of these monsters. Wert, come on, buddy. Don't stress us out. Oh, you are going down, bitch. You're so going down. Altard, distress our gunmen and try to protect us.
Dazed, reeling,
God damn it.
about to break.
No, he's not. He's just... Yeah, he's bleeding. He's almost stressed to 100%. Yeah, this could be problematic for us. Oh, no, no, no! God. Don't get irrational, dude.
Eat of this
Gasping.
plate.
Taken over
It's
the
lust.
edge into madness.
So pure.
Oh well, at least we have a good voice actor for this.
Father! I hear you!
And now I'm wondering what will their families say when they hear them voice acting themselves. Granted, it will be funny, but... it will be somewhat disturbing when they hear them. Alright, let's try to get rid of the witch.
Their
Yes!
formation is
Oh, you
broken.
beautiful German,
Maintain the offensive.
not Nazi person. Seriously, he's not a Nazi, he's a good guy. But succubus, how can you screw this up, woman? I mean, you could have offered him a sandwich. A poorly made sandwich, and that would do more damage than you. So let's see, what should we do? What should we do? Let's try bolting this guy, and Enigma for the win.
No quarter.
Let's see, rip and tear, rip and tear, rip and bloody tear. Or let's try to get rid of the ectoplasm by using the BFG attack. I know there's a different name for it, but I really want to use the BFG at the moment. Let's see what it does. It negates part of our. It lowers our HP by 5, but oh, there's a percentage to it. Oh, this is gonna be either very good or very frustrating.
Another abomination.
Never mind.
Cleansed from our lands.
Wertij goes for the win. Now, now, Oho, if you could be so kind and accuse these two of something, and accuse them away. Shite. We're infected by the blight, and do we even have anything that can help us cure it? Good. Two anti-venoms, so we'll transform our succubus into something more powerful, distress the rest of the gang, and try to... Nah, I saw better. I mean, I saw cuter girls than you. But, to be honest, this is a very well-made mod. I mean, all of the mods made in this are beautiful. The artwork is beautiful, the animation is beautiful, and I kind of think that the Red Hook team is actually working on the mods themselves. They just don't want to sell them as DLC or something. This is just a wild guess, but I really like it. I really like these mods. That's what I'm trying to say. And I really don't like the situation. Oh god, no, 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 no. Anti-venom yourself. For everyone else. Heal and distress, that is. Buff yourself. And let's see, can we prevent bleeding? Yes, we can. So let's see, what should we do? What should we do before the enemy calls in for the reinforcements? Let's, we cannot attack, we cannot do anything because this guy's in the wrong place.
In rising blood.
Oho,
Debut.
I realize you want to help, but this isn't
Here,
doing
all shall perish.
Okay, let's move this guy backwards, try to kill something. Ooh, for protect your goddess. This is going to be entertaining. This guy will probably not attack us just yet. Great, he's stunned! Oh god, no! Ooh, god, no, 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 no. No, no, you bloody cunt. Let's see, 1 damage per round, 1 damage per 3 rounds. This isn't good. We have to heal up, we have to heal up. Oh boy, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do with a bleeding soldier? What should we do with a bleeding soldier?
Stage for heroism.
Let's
or
move
cowardice.
this guy backwards. Survive this by some miraculous chance, and try to kill off this mushroom. Oh god, this isn't good. This is not good. Hopefully the succubus can finish this guy off. Yes! Yes! We survived this.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So let's read the journal page and throw it away like the useless piece of junk it is, and take everything else. I will return with... Actually, I think I should leave this to someone else to read, but since I don't have anyone else, I will return to Cuthbert. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Boylan's crossbow, so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice damned Miser and his trinket to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. And I wish I was recording commentary after.
Impressive haul.
if you value such things.
I really wish I was recording commentary after recording the gameplay, because now this is somewhat stressful. Not gonna lie. So let's see, where should we go? If we don't check this area, we'll have a problem. So let's go here, turn and walk back if we don't have to.
Feel faint.
Walk back if we don't have anything to fight. This will stress us out, but it's better than risking going all the way back if we missed one fight here.
If only treasure could staunch the flow
We just keep moving.
of otherworldly corruption.
This isn't good, this is terrifying, but at the very least there are no enemies. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Cthulhu and Lovecraftian mythos. It's the unknown that you're afraid of. You want to know what's behind the next corner, but you're also dreading of what will happen if you do so. So let's see, what should we do? We should probably debuff the enemies, because this is a very useful debuff. It will stun them, it will also decrease their accuracy, decrease their damage at the very least. So let's damage these guys. They're debuffed. They will resist stun attempts, but we can survive this if we're lucky. And Oho misses everything! Way to go, dude! Way to fucking go!
A decisive
Light! Bless my allies that they may stop fooling
Oho,
around.
you inspirational German bastard. And I'm sorry I'm calling you a bastard, but you know I love you. Enigma, you don't better dodge, you stupid,
teetering on the
stupid.
brink, facing the abyss.
What? Why is he at the death's door? Shite, shite, shite. Let's see, how... Heal yourself, heal yourself. We need you alive, and we need you to bandage yourself, but why didn't I do this sooner? Shite. Okay, let's see where if we can debuff these guys a bit more. Yes! The debuffs stack up, and they will not do as much damage to us as they would in a usual manner. Okay, slime on a succubus.
No! He's just a child. He didn't do anything wrong.
This is interesting, to say the least.
A singular strike.
Make of this what you want, because
Lies.
that sounds
Bless
like
my
a hentai
allies
story, if you
that
ask
they
me.
may stop fooling around.
What? He just distressed you! Why are you stressed? Okay, I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna attack after I buff myself. Well, after I
The way
buff
is
Oho,
lit.
not him,
The path
myself.
is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I really need to
Father!
figure a character which I want to
Father!
play.
I hear you.
I mean, which character I want to use as my character. I don't want to just sit in the back line and just
No. Swing higher.
yell orders and
and
insults and
harder.
everything, but
Yes, good lad.
this is really a
moment
situation
of
that
valor
requires you to
shines
yell
brightest
at
against the
your own team.
backdrop of despair.
Okay, let's see. Who should we... You know what? We're gonna use attacks that miss everything. For God's sake, you really are an enigma.
To a killing blow.
For everyone. No, God, no. No. Okay, they missed him. Ugh, God. Why? Okay, she's useless at this moment, so let's see. We'll try using the stress on our whole party. Move her forward because she's the injured one, and this is terrifying. This is honestly terrifying. Who should we use to protect the goddess? Well, most of these guys are not flesh and blood, except this doggy, but he's a zombie. Well, he's a beast actually, so... Woo! Eldritch. Maybe they can bleed, but... They can probably bleed, but we'll use... We will not bleed them just yet, we'll mark one of them and use him as our protector.
blood soaks the soil.
We lost the
feeding
Enigma.
evil therein.
God damn it. But we got another stress test that distresses everyone else. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh no!
And now
God damn
the
it!
true
No,
test.
don't die.
Is this
Fast.
to be
No,
my
it's not your last
last
battle. You can
battle?
tell us more about birds and the bees and German folklore if you want to. Just don't die, dude. For me, don't die. Okay, Vert, I need you to go forward and protect him. Oho, heal yourself up, buddy. I need you alive. And let's see, we got nothing. Oh boy, this isn't good. This is not good. Oh god. Where should I put him? Where should I put Oho? I'll put him forward. I'm not happy about this situation, but hopefully we can protect... Yes, this bastard protects everyone. So let's kill off one of the slimes.
Be gone,
Yes,
fiend.
Succubus, you beautiful, beautiful creature of the night. No! No, no, no,
As
no,
life
Oho.
ebbs,
Stretch
No!
yourself out.
Do not
vistas of
fall!
emptiness reveal
Yes.
themselves.
Oho, I love you, dude. I so freaking love you. Now, finish off the
Back
dog.
to the pit.
The useless flask should heal you. And Vert, try to push this guy backwards. Damn it. Oh, this isn't good. We lost another support. We are down to three-man team, and we didn't even finish off not even a half of the dungeon. Oh, this is bad. This is bloody bad. Okay, let's see. Triple harvest. At the very least, we'll kill one of them. Heal ourselves up. Oh, how the hell are you at the death's door?
This is our
Let's be
chance!
positive. And yes. I have no idea what you got, but you got menacing. Good. You got another positive quirk. So let's try to finish off the slimes.
Another one.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Crushed by justice.
Scared him to submission. Oh no. No, 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 no. God damn it, no. Oh my god, no! Okay. Oh, shite on a stick. Oh, shite. I wish I killed him before. Oh god. Okay, let's see if we can do some damage. Okay, we did some damage to it. This is terrifying. This is terrifying, and we cannot do jack. We'll pass the turn, stress him out a bit, but at the very least, he's alive. Vert, don't miss, dude.
A powerful blow.
You went backwards. And why did you lose so much health? Oh god.
A hand's
What
breadth
the
from
hell?
becoming unwound.
What the bloody hell? Oh. Ugh. We can't
Light,
use protect your goddess
Bless
anymore,
my ally, that they may
but we
stop
can try to
fooling
survive
around.
the situation and Santa Maria, thank you for saving my men. No. God damn it.
Is a tenuous
Sorry, Oho.
proposition in this
Oh
sprawling
god.
tomb.
This is bad. This is bloody bad. So let's see if I get this. Ectoplasms can create new ectoplasms when they kill your party. When they kill someone or move across a dead body. Shite. So let's see. We have to kill someone. So let's heal up Oho. Try to survive this and rename another Crusader when we get him into Oho Gamer. Oh god. Oho, when you see this, I'm sorry. I was hoping to make this a very good New Year's Eve video, but this is turning into shit. Okay, we'll get the big guy to protect us. We'll get the bodies buried, and then we'll see what happens. We'll damage the big slime, try to heal up Vertige. Great, Vertige is no longer dead, but the party is in danger. So once the mission's over, once the mission's over, we're going to finish the story, and we'll not finish the story. We'll just go back, try to recruit new soldiers, and rename them into already existing survivors. Oh god, don't die, don't die! How the hell did he get a new slide for himself? God damn it. No, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't stress yourself. Shite. Oh god, we need a next turn and we need it fast. We need to get out of here. We're going out of here. We need to get out of here. I want to level up these characters, but shite. This is bad. This is bloody bad. Let's see. One turn. If we survive this, we're getting out of the dungeon. But I wouldn't hold my hopes up. So let's see if we can kill off the 2 slimes. Yes, it's not the best of situations, but at the very least we got rid of the 2 of them. He'll revive him soon, but
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
right, we're alive. We're freaking alive! Oh god, yes, we dodged it. Right. That's a bitch. Kill him off.
Accursed champion falls.
We're getting out of here. No, Vert, no! No. Stay alive, stay alive. Okay,
Success so clearly in view.
Vert.
My way is clear.
Or is it merely
Oh
a
god,
trick of the light?
this was terrifying. This is not a good situation for us. Oh, shite. We need to go back. This is a bad situation. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna buff ourselves, but we need to get out of the dungeon. We should have taken more experienced soldiers
You
with us.
cannot learn a thing you think you know.
Yes, that's true. I thought we could take this because it's a lower level dungeon, but as you can see, this did not work out well for me. We lost both Oho and Wertij, which were very useful characters. Luckily, we can rename Oho, we can create another Oho very soon. But we also got negative quirks for our characters, and this is bad. They're stressed out. They're 2 of them dead, and I fear for the rest of the story how this will turn out.
Awash in blood and delusion, he bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
At the very least, we got a new character, hero, to join us. This is the Flagellant. He can heal himself. He can cause bleeding to the enemies. He can buff himself also. He's going to be a very useful ally. So let's announce him properly. Hear ye! Hear ye! There are some who believe that only a litany of blood and suffering can cleanse sickness in the land. Here is one who will do his part. So let's welcome
There
Bordel.
is power in the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
A guy named Bordel. In Croatian, that's a word for brothel. So this guy's name is brothel in my language. The situation is bleak, and I'll probably get some hate mail for this. Well, honestly, no. This is a messed up situation because I'm not making good decisions. I'm trying to level up characters and taking them into dangerous missions. I understand this is how the game works. You have to make tough choices and put characters into dangerous situations and then toss them away like useless trash. But I really don't like doing that. Luckily, we have a bunch of new characters. We can rename one of them already. Burton, no, you'll be known as Gummy and Waffle. After a friend of mine whose birthday I was supposed to celebrate by making a stream for this, but the stream failed, so we couldn't rename the character or get the character to play as. But now we have Gummy and
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Damn it! I think his name was Gunny actually, not Gummy. So let's so we'll rename it into Gunny. for now at least, and if the name is wrong, I'll rename it afterwards. So for now, let's just end the episode and recruit new characters. Let's see. Do I have a Crusader or a Man-at-Arms I can rename it to? No, I do not. Okay then, let's upgrade the Stagecoach, and afterwards we'll try to upgrade the Instructor, Weaponsmith, and Armorsmith so we can get experienced recruits, because at the level we're getting soldiers, this is going to be a bloodbath very soon. So let's take on a few Seeker...
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Let's take on a few characters we can sacrifice. And let's try to remember what the hell was I supposed to upgrade. So let's see. Mastery, Instructor Mastery, and Weaponsmith. Okay, Weaponsmith. We cannot increase the Weaponsmith because we only have one deed and we need more of them. So let's see if we can trade. What can we trade for deeds? Nothing. Let's see, we can trade a few portraits. No, let's family crests. Let's see what we can get for them. We'll sacrifice a few crests. Maybe not. Let's see what we can. We'll sacrifice. We can sacrifice paintings actually. We cannot sacrifice paintings because two of them will only give us 3 deeds and 6 crests, but we already have enough of them, so we'll sacrifice 2 portraits. Get an extra one, and sell. Seriously? Sell 3 deeds for 1. Sell 3 crests for 1 deed. Not the happiest of solutions, but we need to upgrade our soldiers. That's a given. This was a mistake on my part. I didn't do this sooner, but I was going as Reddit suggested and I wanted to level up characters before I upgraded them. You see, in Darkest Dungeon, it's recommended that you upgrade your soldiers before upgrading. You level up your soldiers before upgrading them, because you have to play this as a manager, not as a traditional RPG.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Basically, you have to be a manager. You have to make decisions that will benefit you as a leader, not benefit the whole party. Unfortunately, I'm not that type of a person that will simply backstab or do something horrible to a teammate or anyone else, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So in the next episode we'll see who is staying, in the next couple of episodes we will play with more experienced soldiers, because I will play a bit without the camera, but I will try to keep the story missions off limits to myself, because I want to share the story with you all. I do not want to bore you with the grind every time, but I realize now that I have to grind in order to win this. So until the next episode, until next year that is, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Bedomy, and if you want to be a soldier in here, let me know. I promise to keep you alive as long as possible, but that's a promise I cannot say I'll be able to keep. Well, I'll be able to keep it as long as you're alive, but that sounds even stupider when I say it, so let's just call it a day. Thank you again for watching, and good night.